Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to play with some cards real quick before I sit down and watch some comedy. So welcome to the real, raw, messy, magical, sacred space. We'll see what messages are here tonight for the collective. January 29th, we have this super full moon in a few days, so you're probably feeling the energy. I believe it's in Gemini now. It transitions into Cancer for a couple of days, so don't be surprised if you're having some emotional releases that come up to the surface. And then the supermoon will be in Leo, okay? So I've already been sitting here shuffling. I was watching a movie, and so I've shuffled a couple decks. We're going to use the Light Seers Tarot. And so, again, they've been shuffled really, really good. So we'll just see what wants to come out for the collective. So again, welcome. There's no coincidence. You're receiving this message as the Eight of Wands wants to jump out of the deck with another card behind it. And there are some messages here for you. The King of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands and the King of Pentacles. All right. All right, let's see here. What does the collective need to hear? Need to see? Get some signs, synchronicities, confirmations, key codes, any and all information. But actually, I'm going to just put those back in. We saw the King of Pentacles and we saw the Eight of Wands. If they need to come out again, they will. What do we have for the collective, please and thank you? All right, I'm going to shuffle. Just going to let a few fall out and see what we have here. And I'm going to do this a little differently than I have before because I like to change things up. Flying on the floor. The Ten of Cups flew on the floor, just an FYI. And what I'm told is it's like 10 times 10 is the meaning if it flies and falls on the floor. So 10, 10. 10 of Cups flew on the floor. We also have the Knight of Cups. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Cups. We have a lot of water energy, which is really interesting because 4 of the 5 cards here are water-based cards, and I just mentioned emotions. Emotions. So 9 of Pentacles. Your owls are significant. Again, spirit is here that you harvest is ready to be picked. All right, your harvest is ripe and ready. You're sitting in this King of Cups energy, this very watery, settled. Boats can be significant, but he's in his King of Cups energy, male or female. You're very highly intuitive, okay? And I'm going to read these tonight because my brain is just wanting to read. So the Nine of Pentacles. This is, for me, it works. Like sometimes I see the words and then it's able to pick up more. So, yep. So this is your spiritual and material abundance, okay? Personal achievements, your inner peace, you have met those milestones, celebration, and the energy of success. Again, it's your full harvest. Full harvest is coming in. Again, King of Cups. Again, look at the art because that's going to be a sign and synchronicity and key codes. Starfish. We got the crab, which is Cancer. Or sorry, I said crab, that's a fish, but I know Cancer is associated with the water sign, and this is love, emotional intelligence, all right, love for self, very emotionally intelligent, very patient, stability and balance, very creative, very supportive, nurturing, and a wise leader. Of course, we all familiar with the Ten of Cups, right? Rainbow. We've got the 2 kiddos here and the 2 adults. And again, I look at the Ten of Cups not only as your wish fulfillment, right? But to me, I look at this as that you've healed the inner child. You've balanced the divine feminine and the divine masculine within. And good job. That's what you need to do. All right, that's what you need to do. Alrighty, Ten of Cups, community, love, soulmate, soul tribe, harmony, relationships, family, divine connections, heart opening and expansion and wholeness, okay? Very, very, very abundant energy. Knight of Cups. Again, every time I use this deck, you know, we know spirit is represented by animal. So spirit's got your back. Again, you could be receiving some communication. Maybe you've been waiting on some communication that could actually be like a literal old school letter. There's a heart there. All right, roses could be significant. Very suave energy, right? Coming toward you, that Knight of Cups energy. All right. All right, very classic, romantic, passionate, soul, artistic tendencies. Okay, so you've got a Knight of Cups coming towards you, okay? Very passionate, all right? Very artistic, very creative. Again, this could be you, right? Or your person that's coming in, depending on what you are manifesting, okay? It's wearing your heart on your sleeve. You're seeking that connection. That connection is coming in, okay? Being in love with the idea of being in love, right? You're that hopeless romantic like I am, okay? Which isn't a bad thing. All right, but your Knight of Cups is coming in, and Spirit has got your back. Spirit has got this connection protected. All right, Six of Cups, nostalgia. Excuse me, throat chakra clearing. Had a lot of that. All right, nostalgia, Six of Cups. A lot of water energy, like I said. So you could be having that, like I said, those past emotions needing to come up, that inner child healing that might be coming up in the next couple days with this full moon. Allow it. Move through it. Allow the emotions to move through you. All right? And release them. All right? And forgive. Choose to forgive, okay? Nostalgia, reconnecting. So maybe this is your past person. Maybe you have a past person coming in, okay? Again, take what resonates, leave what does not, claim what you want. But you may have a past person coming in. Maybe you can feel somebody. And this past person could be not, you know, somebody from a past life, right? A connection, a soul connection from a past life, okay? Inner child, future self, okay? So, Six of Cups here. What else do we have? We have the Devil on the bottom of the deck in reverse. All right, we've been dealing with this devil-like energy, these attacks. I don't like to give it too much energy personally, these yuckies, these attachments, but this energy of feeling like you've been attacked. All right, that is over, right? That is over and done. All right, you've had to go within. You've had to rest. You've had to heal the inner child, okay? You've had to heal the inner child. You've had to heal the divine feminine, the divine masculine, okay? All right, you've been following your highest self, your team, source. You've connected with yourself. You've gone within. You've connected with your heart. You've been taking one step at a time, right? Surrendering, letting go, and going with the flow, okay? Following spirit, connecting with that heart center, okay? All right, the moon is here. What is hidden is going to be revealed, and that can, again, mean many things, okay? We've got the light and the dark here, the two wolves, the balancing, and the integrating of the shadow. All right, and the moon is hidden, so something is going to be revealed. And again, this is a full moon, and again, you might notice that your psychic abilities are more heightened during the moon. And the number on the moon card is 18, Hermit is 9, and the Devil is the 15th card. I just like to roll out those numbers in case those as well are a key code for you. So the moon, yep, illusions, truths, the unknown, trusting your intuition. So she's under the water, she can't see, but she's trusting her intuition. Again, a very watery sign. Like I said, I mentioned Cancer, water, the full moon, okay? Unconscious mind, mysteries, can mean a very metaphoric symbolism here, perception, uncertainty, so uncertain. All right, going within, going into the depths while you were in hermit mode, okay? Because this energy kind of got you, got you here, okay? So you could do the healing. So you are ready to receive your 10 of Cups and your 9 of Pentacles, okay? 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. So we've got the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, okay? You are highly psychic, very intuitive, All right, again, something's going on with this moon, with these upgrades, with the crown chakra, the causal chakra, the soul star chakra. All right, receiving more deeper information that maybe has been hidden from you or that you have locked away for safekeeping. Okay, that is going to be presented. All right, in your own unique way. Remember, it is different for everyone because you have connected with your higher self, with source. All right, judgment is here. So judgment, what do we have for the judgment card tonight? A lot of major arcana. Alrighty, judgment in. All right, for the judgment card, yep, this is a self-realization, understanding, spiritual awakening. So this is, again, that spiritual awakening. Redemption, knowing your motives and knowing your heart to be true, total transparency, authentic. This is the glorious unveiling of spirit. So spirit is, can you see, like, just finally, like, woohoo, we're doing it, we're getting it done. Hello, essence. I invite you to show up every day. I invite my soul to shine unapologetically. So let's say I am my higher self. All right. So you have judged others and you have been judged yourself. And you are awakening to the understanding that the only approval that matters, that really matters, is your own. Okay? Don't mind. It's none of your business what other people think. There's that 10 of Pentacles. So we have 9-9. And I shuffled the shit out of this deck. So we have the 9-9, 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. So this is big, collective. Whoever's receiving this message, this is huge. This is huge. Get excited. Get excited. Justice, balance. Again, you've balanced things out within self. The number 11. Today also breaks down to 11-11. All right, justice is here. Remember, not only did you balance within yourself, but your karma. You've balanced your karma. This is fucking big energy. Holy hell. Underneath that is the 6 of Wands. You're going to be celebrated. You're going to be on the stage. Wow. Big energy here. 6 of Wands energy. Oh my gosh. All right. That's that badass energy right there. That 6 of Wands energy. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, your natural, everything is balanced out. Fairness, cause and effect, integrity, objectivity. 6 of Wands. Wands. Yeah, this is that badass success, leadership. You're going to be leading. You're going to be seen. You're going to be seen in a big way. You're going to be a huge influencer. You're going to be inspiring others for sure. And by this, whether that's on a physical stage in front of hundreds of people or thousands of people, this could potentially also mean online as well, getting the messages out. And that's what's going to bring you all of your big, abundant manifestations. The wheel is turning in your favor. You have balanced the light, the dark, the divine feminine, masculine, and the wheel is turning. Karma is here, right? Your good karma is here. You've cleared up all of the other karmas. Or anything else? You know what? We're going to leave that with those because holy crap, there's just, I don't know if you could really say much more. And this is coming, like I said. Thank you, Spirit. 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. 8 of the Wands at the bottom of the deck, and this is coming in fast. This is coming in fast. You are going to be so abundant that you are going to be able to share your wealth, that generational wealth, that 10 of Pentacles wealth, that 10 of Cups. And that's the source. That's the sun. That is the yes card. That is the most happiest card. That is That is the message. Holy crap. That is the message. What fun. All right. And because we are playing with the cards one time today, because I did some other videos, we are going to also pull some messages for your higher self, or from your higher self, as these messages are typically from your higher self, from source, from your spirit team. So what do we have here for just some quick messages here? Confirmation. Yep, if there's a way, if there is a way you are willing to change the way you see it. Okay? You are a beacon for others to follow. Don't hide your bright light. You have come back to the start to see what you missed before. And again, that's just doing that clearing and that healing. All right, what do we have here? I actually thought about this card before I pulled it. Your dreams are never farther than you can reach, and they are just around the corner, Source says. Right around the corner. And remember, all videos are timeless. It depends where you're at in your particular timeline. All right. So we're going to pull a couple of the moon cards here just to finish this beautiful, magical, abundant, as an MF reading. Holy crap, like, can you pull any more cards? 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, High Priestess, the Moon card, it's being revealed. The Knight of Cups. Reflect on your priorities. What are your priorities? Well, I'm going to suggest that you are your priority first and foremost. So during this moon cycle, reflect on your priorities. Make yourself the priority. Push through any and all insecurities that you're experiencing right now. First quarter moon in Cancer, and this was Aquarius. Very watery here. Know that you are loved deeply. You are deeply, deeply loved by Source, by your highest, and by your ancestors, your guides, your angels, all of them. Okay, you are deeply, deeply protected, and you are deeply, deeply loved. And this is your reminder. Okay, this is your reminder. Yep, detoxify. So full moon in Taurus, very earthy energy with Taurus here. And detoxify can mean many things. And again, I always recommend doing any form of major detoxes around full moons, especially parasitic ones, 3 days before, 3 days after, and in between. You can use herbs and food. Please do your research and be mindful. Don't force the detox. Tap into your physical body and find out if you are ready for a detox, because that'll make space. But detoxifying from anything that you've become addicted to. Take a breather. Last quarter moon in Cancer. So take some breaths. So let's breathe. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale fully, deeply, and completely. Shine, baby, shine. New moon in Leo. Sunflowers are going to be significant. Very significant. Always be real, raw, and authentic, no matter what. No matter what. Remember, never mind, no mind on what everyone else thinks. You do you. And if you change so drastically that they can't handle it, that's fine. That's not for you to worry about. That is not your concern. You don't lower yourself to that. You do not make yourself small anymore. You stand tall and you stand in your power. Okay? It's time for you to step up and lead. And again, going back to the 6 of Wands energy, the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, it is your time to stand up, to lead, to get out there, to put yourself out there, okay? The collective needs your specific frequency, energy, flavor, and color. It's very healing, all right? It's very activating. It's very mirroring, right? You are mirroring. We are mirrors to each other, okay? All right, anything else just to finish this beautiful message up, please and thank you. Again, it's 11/11 again. It was 1/1/1 yesterday. So we've had many portals. We've had, what's the word I want to, we've been through a lot of portals, cosmic convergences, initiations, receiving all the downloads. Practice gratitude. I am grateful for you. Thank you. I'm grateful for all of my stuff, all of those beautiful souls that are in my life. So be grateful. Have gratitude for all of it. Continue to focus on the positive. All right, continue to focus on the positive. Embrace the flow of life. All right. Trust in the universe, because remember, surrender, trust, go with the flow. Source has got your back. Your team has got your back, okay? You worry about you, okay? Keep your heart open. Honor your feelings. What you feel is real. Don't question it. What you feel is real. Trust you in your abilities, okay? First and foremost, always, always, always. All right, what else do we have just to... Work through your feelings. Honor your feelings and work through your feelings. All right. So, again, doing the healing work. Remember, I did some videos on the 5 stages or phases of awakening. And when we get to that 5th stage, it's not a one and done, man. You can circle back around. Everything is secular and linear. The higher you raise your frequency, deeper things are going to be brought up to be cleared and cleansed and surrendered and forgiven. All right, there's many layers to this process, but having gone through it up until now, you're able to move through it with a lot more ease and grace. You're able to move through the emotions, energy and motion, emotions a lot more smoothly. Wow. Not why my throat chakra just closed off there. Full moon in Leo. So remember I said what moon we're coming into? We're coming into that full moon in Leo, and it is a super moon, so it's time to go wild. Lions are significant, also sign of synchronicity and key code. This is that very rainbow auric, so rainbows are very significant as well. For the collective, it's time to go wild, beautiful soul. Let's go. 222 on the timer. I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye.